Senator Ned Nwoko calls for the prohibition of domiciliary accounts and foreign denominated transactions in Nigeria. Do you think this man is correct in his decision? Now, listen and tell us in the comment section your opinion regarding what this man just said.
There is no country that I know in the world that has the use of multiple currencies. Every country, Britain, they use pounds. America uses dollars. France uses euro. Now, if you go to any of those countries and you have, for example, you go to UK and you have dollar, you must change it at the BDC. You cannot pay for anything in dollars in UK. Everybody is paid their salaries in pounds in UK. The same thing you go to America. Everybody uses dollars. So for this to work, assuming that we agree, all of us agree that we should prohibit the use of foreign currency in Nigeria, what it means that if somebody is coming to buy oil or buy gas or buy gold in Nigeria, they'll be required to use only Naira
as a form of transaction.
Yes. So if they're coming from UK, for example, what they must do is to look for Naira.
So that they can transact.
They can transact. Because they know they cannot use any other currency. So they must look for
There are those who will say that
listen to me, please.
Is the execution of it.
No.
That law is also
no. Let me just give you complete with the examples. So if they want to transact with another currency in Nigeria, they cannot. So they must look for Naira. Currently, nobody looks for Naira because we have made it so easy for them to transact with other currencies. Do you understand it? There's no obligation for them to look for any other currency other than their own. So they can come here with any currency, and that means effectively that there are no global demands for our Naira. So given the scenario, if that law is passed, what it means that anybody who needs to transact with Nigeria must use foreign
Naira.
Must use Naira. So there will be a demand or demands for Naira in those countries. Do you understand that? It means that when there's demand for Naira, what happens to it? There will be a rise in the value of Naira. Because currently there's no demand for Naira anywhere. Even if you carry a truckload of Naira to Heathrow Airport or anywhere in UK, what happens to that is that there is no need for it. People will tell you there is no value for it. So you have no value. Our money has no value beyond Naira, beyond Nigeria. So for this to work, what we need to do is just to prohibit the use of foreign currencies. And when that happens, people begin to look for Naira. When they look for Naira, you will see the currency appreciate. And when it appreciates, you can take Naira to UK and you change it at the airport. Because they need Naira. They know that the businessmen who are coming to transact business in Nigeria need Naira. So they'll be happy to take Naira from you to keep for future transactions. But now, they don't have any need for Naira.
Can that fix our economic problem?
Oh, yes, it can. This is the solution. This is the simple solution. You cannot go to Morocco, for example, and use any other currency other than dirham, the local currency. Is it difficult to understand that? Okay, take for instance how our economy has been bastardized. We sell our crude oil in dollars. Then CBN takes this crude oil and will sell it to some speculators. Then you have what they call parallel market. Some official, the other one unofficial, involving dollars. Parallel market has to do with dollars, isn't it? So why do you need a parallel market in your own country? Why would you need to subject your own currency to this simulation where you're allowing the other currencies to box into a corner? Nobody respects Naira.
Senator, isn't going to be an oversimplification of the economic problems of Nigeria, because there is a fiscal aspect of the economy. And the other aspect, there are those who believe that one singular action of the president, the removal of fuel subsidy, is a major effect, or that has major effect implication for the economy, the flotation of the naira, the unification of the currency windows, and a few other decisions.
Mr. President has been trying to do that through some unification of the exchange rate.
Yeah.
That's one step in the right direction. He has also taken another step based on something that I have been advocating for, which is that anybody who wants to buy crude oil must pay for it
him in naira.
In naira. I've been talking about this. So the EFCs, for example, they've also said that you can't transact, some other businesses in Nigeria with naira, but it has to be a wholesome approach. Now, as I said to you before, foreign workers in Nigeria, all foreign workers in Nigeria are paid in what? In foreign currencies. Why
on Nigerian soil? On
Nigerian soil. That is discriminatory. That is unacceptable. Because as I said, if you go to other countries, in France, it doesn't matter who you are paid in euro. Again, you go to UK, you are paid in pounds. It doesn't matter what work you do.
Mm-hmm.
You go to to America, you are paid in dollars. So it doesn't matter who you are. So we must unify our currency. We must seek to protect our currency. And this is something that has to be done with the prohibition of the use of other currencies. Just take, for example, most people have foreign currencies in their local accounts here. We don't need to have that. That also has to be prohibited. All these people who have you know that this is the biggest problem we have. It is not oversimplification. It is the fact that when you stop the use of other currencies and also stop the importation of goods, then you begin to promote local.
Did you hear what Dangote said yesterday?
Let me finish, please. You start to protect local companies, local industries, local manufacturers, local producers. But you must take a step in doing this. I know some people say, but how can you prohibit everything? We can prohibit virtually everything except for those very limited essential things that are,
So as far as you're concerned, most of these luxury items should be banned.
Should be banned.
Anything that we cannot produce, we should forget it.
We should forget it, yes.
It will force us to look inwards.
Look inwards and begin to manufacture, begin to produce. And these are all part of the bill that I
are you worried about